We are back with Republican Congresswoman Claudia Tenney, and wanted to ask you about, we've been talking about immigration, wanted to switch gears here. There is one remaining American flatware maker, correct?
That's correct.
And they are located in your district.
That's true.
And you have been pressing the president to use this flatware in the White House. What's the status? Give us an update.
Yeah, here's the story.
Okay.
I was touring Sherrill Manufacturing in 2016, and I'm from upstate New York. Central New York is where Oneida Limited, many people know of Oneida Limited, that's where it was founded. And a number of years ago, it closed, and they moved all their operations overseas to China. And a couple of guys that worked at Oneida Limited, Greg Owens and Matt Roberts, decided to buy the old Oneida facility, refurbish the machines, and started manufacturing flatware again as the only flatware manufacturer in the United States. And they named it Liberty Tabletop. That's their brand. And I was just so amazed. And this reminded me, this is exactly what I call the great American manufacturing story. You know, bringing jobs back, highlighting the great work that American workers do,
yep,
and how important it is to, and their whole theme is Made in America, and that was the president's theme. And so I've had a number of occasions to run into the president where I said, you know, we have this great manufacturer, they would love to have you use them in the White House. It would really go with your Made in America.
Chinese-made flatware.
Well,
correct,
yeah, I went to the
currently?
White House Christmas party, and of course, you know, I'm like in the printing industry. I used to run a newspaper. Whenever I see a newspaper, I turn it over and count ads. I can't help it. You know, it's just what you do. And I was just so focused on trying to get them the opportunity and give the president. You know, this is a win for the president to say, you know, we're going to. Not only do I talk about Made in America, we're supporting it. And the president loved the idea. He said it was great. So we started working with the president's staff. And they are GSA approved already, so we don't have to go through those hoops. And if they meet price and quality standards, then they could be you know, purchased and used and procured in the White House. And I spoke with a number of agencies. And I just happened to go into the White House and turn over a couple of forks and spoons, and they said China on them. And a couple said Oneida, which means they're made in China.
See, China's killing us on trade, Krista.
Hey, listen.
That's the clearest example yet.
But they're a really, the company is trying its own model. They do direct marketing. It's just one of many examples of our old, what I call the Rust Belt, is where I am. And literally, Paul Revere started his business in my district. Remington Arms was founded in my district. IBM was founded in my district. We have lost, you know, thousands of jobs and opportunities, and so this was a great chance for us to rebuild our communities, and that's part of the reason that President Trump won so substantially in my district. Right.
Well, has the trade war impacted your district? Are people hurting?
You know, it's a mixed bag, because I was asking the guys from Sherrill about that, and their pricing has gone up a little bit because of the trade, and obviously they do all domestic sourcing. They buy all their steel and aluminum. Everything is bought here. So, yeah, I mean, it has affected us in some ways, more on the crop side in agriculture, a little bit in the higher prices, and in some ways it's helped. But it's not a.
It's a mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag. I can't say. I mean, I've heard from both sides.
All right.
Congressman, thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.